Hi Taurus, welcome to your July mid-month love prediction. Thank you so much for watching. For your first crowner, you have heart-to-heart conversations, which is clarified by the Page of Wands and the 8 of Cups. For your second clarifier, you have pay attention to the red flags, not clarifier, crowner. But yeah, it's pay attention to the red flags. And it's clarified by the Page of Pentacles and the Empress. So I do think somebody sends a message from the heart here. You could be connecting with a fire sign. You could be the one sending the message of the heart, especially if you're a Taurus female. You could be sending a very soulful, heartfelt message to a fire sign because this person is on the verge of walking away. Or this could be the other way around and somebody sends you a message because you're the one that walks away or you're the one thinking about walking away. These messages can be flipped in reverse, guys, so please don't come at me in my comments saying this wasn't me, this was him. It can go any way. It can go any way. So somebody here sends a message of just honesty and passion and heartfelt energy because someone is on the verge of walking away. Someone is this close to seeking better. But it's like their intuition is telling them to stay. Is what I'm picking up. The intuition is telling someone here to, hear this person out. Let this person speak. And when this person comes and speaks from the heart, it's almost like they're channeling an angelic message. Like this person channels angels, or they know how to connect to the divine, to their higher self, so they can channel the right words to say, either to you or you can do this to this person. The signs are cautioning you. Yeah, somebody is very connected with their intuition here, is what I'm seeing. With the Page of Pentacles, that's like a new opportunity here. Starting something new. Somebody wants to start new, start fresh, because pages are all about young and fresh energy. Start something over. That might be what this message is about. Somebody wants to start over, start off new. Could be an Aries that you're dealing with. But there is this energy of, somebody here needs to look at the red flags. Is this truly what I want? Because the signs will tell you. Some of you have been very confused about what it is that you want. And the signs will tell you. The universe will tell you. That's kind of why this card is here. Pay attention to the red flags. You see how this spirit here is sending this woman a little flower? She's sending her a little flower to remind her the path that she needs to be on. So some of you are really, really paying attention to the signs in terms of a love relationship because you've been very confused on which way you should go. Because some of you get a lot of attention outside of this relationship because you're quite attractive, Taurus. Also, be careful with jealousy in a connection. I feel like somebody is envious of how much attention someone gets outside of the relationship. If you're dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, this person could be quite envious, or a Capricorn for others of you. I feel like this person might be a little envious of your passion for life and just your willingness to be free, if that makes sense. This could be a partner for many of you. It doesn't have to be, but it could totally be. it's like that willingness to let go of whatever it is that makes you physical, that makes you human. The willingness to be able to detach from the ego and be free from the ego is kind of what bothers this person. Or it doesn't bother them, but there's like a subtle envy here. There's like a subtle envy. That might have been what triggered this situation here, where someone is apologizing, because someone can detach from the ego and look at things from a very free perspective, right? Now this could be you, or this could be the person that you're dealing with. And someone here kind of wishes they could do that, if that's kind of what I'm picking up on. But you have the Three of Pentacles for your second clarifier, which is telling me that somebody really wants to work together to make things work. Someone wants to work on things together, to collaborate instead of walking away. Like I said, this could be you. That's, going back and forth between the two. Should I work on this relationship, or should I walk away? Like I said, I do think someone looks up to someone else because their ability to detach and look at things from a very widened perspective, there's like some sort of envy to that. It's like somebody wishes they could do that. They look up at the work that this person has done. There's something involving freedom here, the freedom to do whatever it is that you want. Maybe somebody's detached themselves from that that materialistic view that society has, because the devil can be all about materialism. Somebody has freed themselves and started some sort of new journey away from that whole necessity even for materialism. Somebody doesn't really care about the shiny objects or whatever, and they're free. And you could be dealing with a Capricorn or an Aries, or really any sign. It doesn't just have to be these two signs. Also a Libra I'm picking up. But there's strong Capricorn energy in this spread. Like someone is not so caring about the material world. Does that make sense? And because of that, they've started some sort of new path to their freedom. And it's like somebody looks up to someone else because they've been able to do this, because they've been able to walk away from, somebody walked away from a job is what I'm seeing. You could be in a connection with somebody who walked away from a job, or maybe this is you. You walked away from some sort of job in search of better. Search is a better word. In search of better. And someone praises you for this, Taurus. Someone that you're connecting with really praises you for this. And there's almost like this desire that they wish they could do that themselves. Because somebody has balls here. It takes balls to do that. You know what I mean? It takes balls. And someone here wishes they could do that. So if there's any conflict, it could have come from this. Ultimately, this could be the root of any conflict that you're experiencing with someone that you're in a connection with. Because someone has the strength and the freedom to break free of their chains of society and do as they will. And someone wishes they could do that. So there will be a heart-to-heart conversation possibly about this in the next couple of weeks. Somebody's going to honestly discuss this. They're going to come out and talk about this. I think someone's quite guarded to someone else too. If you're dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, this person is coming off as very guarded towards you. Blocked even. You might have blocked this person, or they might have blocked you. I'm also sensing there's a relationship where someone is insecure about their money. Someone in the relationship is insecure about their finances because they're starting something new. You could have recently gotten a new job, or your partner could have recently gotten a new job, and maybe they're getting base pay. and someone is feeling really down about this, so that they're coming off as quite defensive when finances are brought up. Does that make sense? But the page eventually becomes the king. You know what I mean? So if it does become a problem, remember that whoever this is on a path to growth, to expansion. Yeah, someone here has a lot of options because they're very attractive, guys. This could be you, Taurus. You could be dealing with a Libra, or you could have this in your chart. But someone here has a lot of options because they're very physically attractive, they're very nurturing as well. This is someone who knows exactly how to speak to people to make them feel good, you know, to make them feel good about themselves and good in their situations. But there is this confusion energy, Taurus, like not really knowing what to do or where to go, because you have a lot of paths you can take. Some of you are confused about this relationship. You're not sure what path you want to take in the relationship. Do I want to stay with this person? Do I want to walk away? And do I want to pursue other options? Some of you really need to pay attention to the signs. Like I said, Taurus, this might not be you. You know, especially because, I mean, it depends on your placements, really. But Taurians tend to be very grounded people, earth signs in general. So if you're dealing with an air sign, for example, and you have strong earth placements, you might not be able to look at things from that higher perspective because earth is on the ground. Air is up. You know, it's up in the air, literally. And it's looking at things from a bird's eye view, right? So you could be dealing with an air sign who does this, someone who is very connected mystically, spiritually, someone who can see the non-physical with their own eyes, guys, because that's what this card can depict, being able to see what isn't there, you know. And I think that's, somebody here can do this really well and somebody can't, is what I'm seeing. Somebody knows that this is the relationship that they want to be in. If you're with a Libra, the Libra wants to work on this relationship because they can see from a bird's eye view. They can see this relationship from a bird's eye view. They can see the mystical, what isn't there yet, you know what I mean? And I think, Taurus, you could be quite confused because maybe you're not looking at this from a bird's eye view, or your partner could be feeling this way because they're not looking at things from a bird's eye view. They're seeing this for what it is right now in the moment, and there's a problem, so that means there's always going to be problems. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Like I said, I think somebody can see that this is real love here. And then there's another person who's kind of rejecting this idea. Like someone here can see, look, this is real, this is true. There's a reason we're together, and there's a reason that we've persisted throughout, you know, even the toxic aspects of this relationship. Because every relationship has its toxic aspects, it's just about balancing out the two. Some of you could be connecting with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but I'm picking up very strong earth energy, and this could be you, you know, this could be you, but I think a lot of you are connecting with other earth signs here. Someone here is guided by an angel, guys. Like someone here has an angel with them all the time. The angel's telling them, work on this relationship. Because it does fulfill your emotions at the end of the day, guys. It does. And it also brings that sense of security. Somebody here brings a sense of security to the other person's life. Somebody brings emotional security. It's almost like that physical balance, you know, that fine balance between the two. Someone brings emotional security that the other needs. And in order to balance this out, the other provides physical stability that, you know, the emotional one needs. So there's a balance here between the two, and that's why it's a very good connection that you're in, Taurus, because there's a balance, especially if you're dealing with a Libra, guys. There's this very fine balance here that you have going on. But that is what I see here, Taurus. If you'd like to book a personal reading, please DM me or email me. All of my information is in the box below, and I will see you later, Taurus. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful rest of your month. Bye-bye.